just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. The emptiness machine, the emptiness machine.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichard will get this one started. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A run, and this is Ashton Jeanty. To the 45. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. No problem there on the extra point. And the Raiders will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Henderson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They're going. It's May. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Short throw taken by Pitts.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third, they need 8. To throw again is May. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Patriots first down.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
May to the air once more. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up a third down. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Working out of the gun. It's May. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Patriots are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Man in motion is Smith. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On third down, they go with Genty. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 85 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The extra point is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
That's crazy. Crazy.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's May. Rolling right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Kayvon Thibodeaux. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is May. He'll get this one complete to Brown. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. Inside the 20. And he will score. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Pats will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Will Reichard to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 6. They run out of the gun with Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Kittle is the man in motion. On the handoff, this is Genty. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's May. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And they'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Second and 5. May to throw again. Exiting the pocket right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, Henderson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Genty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
We'll keep it on the ground with Genty. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It is 2nd and 9. Now here's a keeper on his own read. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long. The RPO. That one is complete. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. Back to throw. Well, this ball intercepted by J.C. Horn. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 6.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 10-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third and 6. Throwing is May. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw is on to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. He made sure that return was not going any farther. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll complete that to the rookie from Auburn. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Moving to his left. He runs with it. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New England. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick six. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
The 18-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now, May. Set up the screen out wide. It's Brown. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, New England.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
On 1st and 10, here's Meg. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Right side hauled in by McConkey. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Here goes 5. Hey, what's up?
Throw again is Med. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Patriots. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Patriots will extend this third quarter lead.
14.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
2nd and 6 at the 20.
May to throw on 2nd down. Got his man at the 6. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5.
They'll run with Henderson. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he will power his way into the end zone. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, New England. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats are able to extend the lead.
Patriots 42. Raiders 14.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out wide. Now, deep ball for London. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
To throw on 1st down is May. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10, and he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Looking mid on him, get it complete to McConkey. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. May now on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
May to throw again. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And
that is caught side of the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Patriots. Riker now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots tack on one more to their lead.
Patriots 49, Raiders 22.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now, deep ball for London. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. 7-3.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And the Patriots,
They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's into the end zone. Kyle. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Brings up second and
Run right up the gut with Genty. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Genty. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On the ground, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
He'll try to run for it. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line. Now this time they'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 2 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. A run. Genty trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 12 at the Patriots 37.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. They'll go for 2. Forced out left. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Thrown out of the gun. They're going to run with Henderson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. First down, New England.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
Again, it's Henderson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the 43, here's second down and a yard. They'll run. It's Henderson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At the 45-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It's 3rd and 4.
Hey, Garfield!
Out of the gun, it's Henderson.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They're going. It's May. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
6-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. It is brought in the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Pats will add 1 more onto their big lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Patriots are going to get the football at their own 40.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull up any sort of comeback.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a toss left side for Henderson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's May. Coming across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go. Here's, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. He'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that final throw here is intercepted. Pick by Malachi Starks. And the Patriots are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the Patriots. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Grego.
Man, I got this swag. My head not in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head not in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm all hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bands. Big stupid friends like I'm wrapped up in some rain. Swag super cool, blowing strong like a fan. And my chain shining hard, it just gave my neck a tan. Pockets on Popeye, 'cause they swole off that spinach. Peachtree swag, you can call me Mr. Lennox. Bottles in my hand, putting on just like cable. Surfing on the sand like I'm surf. Kelly's like the swag. I swag, swag, surf, I swag, swag, surf, I swag, swag, surf. Now watch me swag.